Hello, my name is Hua and I'm from Group 3 Section 2 and today I'm going to talk about my PBL project title, which is Recycling and Waste Management in the Modern Era.
This is our group member, which is Hua and me, Li Xingxian, and Shivanaswari and Gaisri.
So firstly, I'm going to present about my introduction first. As you can see here, in almost every state in Malaysia, the problem of trash disposal management has received a lot of attention lately. By knowing it, we can state our problem statement, which is: first, what are the action can be done? Second, why do the waste material not manage it properly? Third, is it necessary to enforce the law and regulation? Fourth, is there any alternative way to improve people's education and awareness? So by doing research, and fourth, here we can determine our research objective, which is first of all determine the action that can be taken to overcome this issue. Second, identify alternative way to overcome lack of awareness. Thirdly is determine the law and regulation to improve awareness.
So for the literature review, the study was based on solid waste management, which is stated as Malaysia generates 28,500 tons of municipal solid waste daily, posing a challenge to sustainable waste management. The country's lack of landfills and lack of public awareness contribute to the issue. The government's lack of confidence in solid waste management is a significant issue, was stated in the earlier research of the solid waste management in Malaysia, and that's the table of data which is collected. And this study was based on solid waste management also, but in the study University Science Malaysia, which is USM, highlights the impact of physical, topography, population and economic growth on solid waste management, strategies leading to increased environmental degradation and landfill issues, and the table states the statistic data of the solid waste management. Finally, the study was on practices for Malaysia construction waste management. Malaysia's municipal waste is commingled due to pure sorting, resulting in high moisture content, and also implementing effective sorting and creating recycling area in convenient places can enhance management practices. However, ad hoc collection activities and non-recyclable plastics pose challenges to effective recycling management.
So I would like to explain about the solution of the problems. First is the waste segregation. So waste segregation involves identifying, classifying, dividing and sorting waste to minimize, reuse and recycle materials, requiring accurate identification of waste disposal methods. Based on its biological, physical and chemical characteristics, waste is identified and categorized into the following groups for the purpose of waste segregation at the source. So these are the categories. First is dry waste, and then wet waste, sanitary waste, hazardous household waste, e-waste, hazardous waste and inert waste. The second solution is waste management solutions. Malaysia's recycling rate is only 31% compared to the neighbour countries, but a target of 40% by 2025 is set by the federal government. The country is focusing on transitioning from integrated water resource management and linear economy solid waste management to circular economy models, implementing a zero waste to landfill plan and developing downstream businesses for solid waste treatment. The Ministry of Housing and Local Government is reviewing regulations to reduce food waste. The next solution would be raising recycling awareness. Boost the recycling awareness among our community because success relies on the daily actions of everyone. Even the greatest recycling awareness campaign will fail if the recycling program is poorly designed. So these are some pointers for creating an efficient recycling program that helps to raise and support recycling awareness. First is keep accepted recycling items simple. Be consistent with recycling containers and signs. and also monitor and track your progress.
Hello, my name is Sean. Today, I want to present the result about our PBL project. Based on our investigation, we use Google Form as our tools to make evidence for our PBL title, which is Recycling and Waste Management. So we collect 113 students that come from UTHM as our responses. For question 1, we're asking about the habit of recycling and waste management. Based on the data, 73.5% students state that they don't have the habit of recycling and waste management, whereas 26.5% of people state that they have this habit. So we can make a conclude most of citizens or responses nowadays are not care about recycling is because of their own laziness, and they find it more convenient to mix or packaging or waste rather than classification the material of waste. One of the reasons is maybe responses fear inconvenience when they want to gather their trash and need to short walk to pick up point. This will lead to a greater decrease in humans' habit of waste management. For question 2, we're asking about they know or not about the concept of 6R, which is rethink, refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and repair. Based on 1,013 responses that recorded, 72.6% of responses don't know about the concept of 6R, whereas 27.4% of responses know about the concept. Based on our data, we can conclude that most people or responses know about what is 6R, but few implement it. This is because citizens nowadays do not take this concept seriously and keep repeating the same thing that will harm the environment, such as littering, waste, and recycling. Malaysia lack of the level of awareness about concept of 6R in communities, region, and individual. That's why causing many citizens to misunderstand the meaning and value of 6R. For question 3, we're asking about what do you think about citizens nowadays lack attention to environment issue. Based on our data, 92% of responses think that citizens nowadays lack attention to environmental issue, whereas 8% of responses thinks we did not lack attention to environment issue. So in summary, many citizens or responses are not aware of the issue of climate change, global warming, greenhousing, and they do not understand the implication of the research. That's why the environment issue in Malaysia is getting serious. People always believe the information that confirm their existing belief and neglect the information that contradict their belief. To solve this problem, we must always pay attention to environment issue to prevent natural disaster happening in Malaysia. For question 4, we're asking about the opinion why people nowadays ignore environmental protection. Based on our result, 48 responses state that people nowadays ignore environmental protection is because of lack awareness. 79 responses state that it's because they busy in work or education. 80 responses state that people nowadays ignore environmental protection is because of misinformation about recycling and waste management, whereas 64 responses select perceived lack of individual impact. Lastly, 20 responses state that it's because of disconnect from nature. According to data above, we can conclude that people nowadays only care about the environmental to the extent that it directly impact them and ignore the small incidents that happen in our daily life. They don't have enough time to care about environmental issues, hence they lack awareness. This is because most citizens think about their individual effort will make a substantial impact on global environmental issues. The pollution of solid waste in Malaysia was getting serious due to people nowadays did not care about environmental. To solve this problem, government should enforce the law and regulation about recycling. For question 5, we're asking about the most effective way that you feel to increase the awareness about recycling and waste management to citizens. 73 responses, which is 64.6%, state that the most effective way is organized campaign about recycling system. 75.2% of responses state that the most effective way is enforce the law and regulation about recycling. 71 responses select uh, create a recycling area in convenient place, whereas 49.6% of responses state that the most effective way is encourage people to apply the 3R concept. Lastly, 56 responses do a selection about charging someone on household where the trash is not separate. In summary, government should enforce the law and regulation about recycling to give some alert to citizens. The Department of Environmental should promote the concept of 6R into education, such as organize the campaign about 6R to let citizens or students know more about the information of recycling and waste management. In conclusion, Malaysia needs a coordinated approach to address its waste management issues, incorporating strong infrastructure, public participation, and forward-thinking legislation. This includes bolstering recycle programs, encouraging proper trash disposal, and rewarding technological innovation. Promoting a circular economy and promote producer responsibility can also help to reduce environmental impact and promote a cleaner future. That's all for our group. Thank you.